And shit, we didn't have any reserves anymore.
И тогда, собственно, началась разработка Divinity, которую потом впоследствии издатель назвал Divine Divinity. Разработка эта была достаточно сложной и затратной. В конце концов, снова все заработанные деньги были благополучно потрачены.
So we already sold those code boxes multiple times, and but we did one clever thing when we signed this game with the publisher. We didn't sign away the rights in Asia, and in Asia we did direct self-publishing, so we made deals with distributors over there. And at the end of the story, because this was an advanced services royalties deals, we were making much more money in Asia than we were making from the rest of the world, because it was an advanced services royalty deal. So we said, well, that's interesting.
Но даже в этом случае был один положительный момент, связанный с тем, что Larian не подписывали с издателем договор о том, что издатель возьмет на себя азиатский регион, и Larian самостоятельно издавали игру там. И в конечном счете, во время подведения итогов, они увидели, что, черт возьми, это гораздо выгоднее.
And it turned out that that was the Holy Grail. So what we did then, so words, we made because at the end of Divinity we were almost bankrupt, and we had debts again, so we were where we started. And because we didn't continue doing all these other projects, we said, you know what, we'll self-publish. We've seen how these mid-sized publishers work, so we're just going to talk to every single distributor in every territory. We're going to make a deal with them directly. We're going to pay for the cost of goods. We're going to get some loan somehow by convincing somebody or sleeping with somebody, and we will self-publish a game called Beyond Divinity.
После того, как была завершена разработка Divine Divinity, снова ситуация была не очень радужная, все в долгах, и к этому моменту уже Larian приняли решение, что пора перейти на самостоятельное издание.
Finish, or 5 minutes to close? 3 minutes, okay, I have to close. So anyway, what we then did very quickly is at the same time that we started self-publishing, we went into the broadcasting industry and we started selling games to the broadcasting industry. So that's two projects at the same time, different industries, people who paid well. Extremely successful. You can see our broadcast online 3D worlds on the BBC, and the French television, and Norwegian television, Belgian television, etc. And made all the money like that, and that was our fuel. It started funding us because we had money coming in from stable industries, and we were spending it on unstable industries, so to say. And blah blah, and then we started making Divinity 2, kept on making other projects, and well, that's paying off. And then we did the Dragon thing, and voila. And so I'll just go to the end of my story. So what do we do nowadays? We self-publish. We do direct sales, we do work for hire, but we make sure that we have co-ownership of the rights that we do in the work for hire. We have all the research and development that we're doing, we have it subsidized by the government or by the European government. And if we are engaging on a next large project, which we are, but I can't talk about it yet, we're using other people's money. So it's still not fuck you money, but it's getting closer than the fuck you money which George has. So the algorithm for Larian has become multi-threading, so it's next gen. We do somebody else's thing at the same time, we do our own thing, and with whatever we're doing for somebody else, we're trying to do something for ourselves. And that's allowed us to survive and to make profit over 13 years, and that's, for us at least, it's a success formula. Voila, that's it I guess. Questions? We have 1 minute for questions. No questions? No one question.
Do you do something in social networks?
Actually, we were pioneering in social networks because the media thing we did for BBC and so forth, that was one huge social network of kids, so they could do all kinds of things with one another. And obviously, since there's maybe one last thing I want to say, it's red ocean, blue ocean theory. I don't know if you know that. In Japan, there was once a guy who made a study of successful companies, and he said, well, there's only one criteria which defines successful companies over history, and that is that they are swimming in a blue ocean when they launch a product. If you are launching a product where there's a lot of competitors, the sea becomes red with the blood of the competition, and then it's a red ocean. And people who enter a red ocean usually end up getting hurt. So our trick in acquiring other projects in other industries has always been, where is there a blue ocean? So social networks is not blue ocean anymore, so it would not fit anymore with Larian's strategy of going in there. However, there are still blue ocean spots within social media, so you obviously you want to do something in there. Yes.
Using your examples of self-publishing and co-publishing, for example, like of 49.99 euros, right, for a game. What would be a net revenue for like a developer if you sign a classic deal in your scheme?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, because what you would have done is you would have paid all of your development with the money which came in. Yeah. If you had a margin, then that margin would be your net revenue. So say that you say, my man month cost is 5,000 euros, and I will charge 20% on top of that. And then you're going to get 1,000 euros per man month. Say it's 1,000 man months. So then you will have 1,000 times 1,000. So you'll have 1,000,000 euros profits. But their publishers might not accept that you take 20%.
No, but what if you take royalties and you develop on your own budget?
So can you repeat that?
If you take royalties, like, but you develop on your own budget, like you self-finance development, but then you publish a ready product.
Yeah, that is about 19 euros per unit. That's much better. I do that. I like it when it's the 19 euro thing. I prefer even the direct thing when it's 30 euros.
Всем большое спасибо, нам уже точно пора заканчивать. Если у кого-то есть еще дополнительные вопросы к Свену, можем где-нибудь там в коридоре повстречаться. Спасибо.